Hey everyone, welcome to week 5. Going to take a couple minutes to go over the agenda with you this week because week 5 is a very important week. Not a whole lot of lessons to go through, but you have a very big assignment that you'll be working on this week. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we're doing this week. So of course, the first thing you'll have to do is take the week 5 attendance quiz. Remember, the questions on that quiz will come from the material we covered in week 4. But once you do submit that quiz, you'll have access to everything else in the module. And the first thing you'll see under the quiz will be a brief review of week 4. And then you'll have your first lesson of this week on rhetorical patterns. So there'll be a video where I go over the PowerPoint, and then the PowerPoint link will be located below the video so that you can download it for yourself if you'd like. But that lesson is just a very simple introduction to what it means to write in different styles in an academic setting. And you probably, are somewhat familiar with this already. I think we all know that, sometimes, especially like in English classes, you'll be asked to write like a narrative. In other classes besides English, you might do cause and effect or compare contrast, classification, some sort of analysis. And this lesson just kind of explains how it's good to be aware that every type of writing comes with specific requirements and expectations that you have to fulfill when you're writing in that style. And that's important for us to be aware of here at the beginning of week 5, because the next lesson in the module is on exemplification and evaluation, with an emphasis on evaluation. That is the type of writing you're going to be learning about in that lesson. Chapter 9 somewhat goes along with that lesson, but my PowerPoint and video lesson go into much more detail in terms of what those specific requirements and expectations are, because that's what you're going to be doing this week. So make sure you go through both of those lessons. Make sure you pay close attention to the lesson on exemplification and evaluation. That lesson is crucial to doing well on the formal writing assignment this week, which then brings us to the homework. It says to review chapter 9. Again, chapter 9 is more of a general overview of this type of writing. That lesson on exemplification and evaluation that I have created for you gives you much more useful information than what chapter 9 does. You have journal 5, so make sure that you watch the video in the instructions so you know exactly what you need to do to complete that item and try to have it in by Sunday night. And then you have writing assignment 1, evaluation paragraph. This is your first formal writing assignment in the course. Remember, there'll be another one next week, writing assignment 2, and both of those combined are worth 40% of your overall grade. You have to submit them and at least get a passing grade on them in order to pass this class. Now, they're only 1 paragraph each, so they're not like long drawn out essays. It's 1 paragraph this week, 1 paragraph next week. But it is essential that you write a well-developed paragraph that covers the 4 bases of writing that we've learned about so far, and that it adheres to the requirements for the specific type of paragraph you're being asked to write. This week, it's an evaluation paragraph, which is why that second lesson this week on exemplification and evaluation is so important. But make sure that you also watch the video in the assignment instructions for writing assignment 1, because even though the lesson teaches you how, what that type of paragraph is all about, the instructions in the actual assignment go into more details about how to complete this specific assignment that is worth so much of your grade. So go through the lessons and make sure you watch the instruction videos for the assignments, Journal 5 and Writing Assignment 1. Do your best. I am here if you have any questions. It's a big assignment, so don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions, if you're unsure of something, if you just want to double check that you're understanding everything correctly. It's definitely worth reaching out to me and I will get back to you as soon as I can and give you whatever help I can so that you can do well on this first writing assignment. You will be given a chance to revise it if needed, but obviously if you do well the first time around, you won't have to worry about your grade. You can just keep moving forward with the rest of the weeks. So I'm here to help get you to a place where you're successful the first time around, and then you don't have to worry about it after that. Okay. All right. So that's it for week 5. Not a lot, but important stuff. All right. So go through those lessons, watch the videos in the instructions, and reach out to me if you have any questions. Otherwise, you guys are free to go ahead and get started.